Yo. All right. 12:45, kind of on the dot. Came in like, 45 seconds late. My mom decided to do laundry, but that's okay. We're good. We are basically on time here. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Everyone's saying late. Like, dude, it's like 45 seconds late. Let me breathe for a second. Let's just open up some packs. Let's get into this. What we're doing today, we're opening up the Legend Fantasy Bundle. At least, maybe some of these straggler Legend Fantasy packs if things go well, but we're just going to do that, and we're also going to try to get into some NFL game predictions this week. Just because, why not? Because these packs, for all we know, could be done. So we might as well have some fun with it, see what's going on in the schedule this week. And there's some pretty decent games on this week, I would say. There's some games that are like, but, to start off, we got Buccaneers and Saints. That could be an interesting game because the Buccaneers at this point are basically fighting for their season on the line because they've been looking pretty rough, but just like this little silver stint right here. They've been looking very, very rough. Let me not sugarcoat it. Meanwhile, the Saints are looking very good. So, what do we get? All right, just Mario Edwards. So, if the Bucs could win this game, that could really turn their season around. And meanwhile, the Saints, they're trying to win the division, and winning against the Bucs would be a big division win for them. I just don't really believe. Okay, Ram team the weak card. I don't really believe in the Buccaneers this week. I think I would go Saints for that game, just because I don't know. Oh, Herschel Walker 86 overall. Okay. That's not too good. That 86 is probably going to be our best card, and it is our best card. We're going to grab that 86 Herschel Walker really quick. So, yeah, I would probably take the Saints in that game just because, I don't know, I'm not buying in the Bucs too much this year. Watch the Giants, dude. I mean, I'll watch them, but not because I really, really want to, just because, they're my favorite team. I'll just end up watching them. So, speaking of NFC South games, the other NFC South teams are also playing each other. The Panthers and the Falcons. Should be a really good game. I think the Panthers at home with their defense should be able to win the game just because, I don't know, the Falcons might still be a little bit uneasy. They just came off of barely winning against the Jets game in their last game. So, meanwhile, the Panthers defense is rolling pretty good. So, I would take the Panthers in that game. Once again, both these NFC South games should be good games. Should be games that come down to the wire, so those will be fun games to watch. Rams versus Giants probably won't be a fun game to watch as we get Anthony Sherman, and I guess we'll get this guy right here and throw him into the set real quick as we get Ricky Wagner. We got 7 more of these fantasy packs to go, including this one, so hopefully it means at least one really good chance of pulling some crazy legend, maybe a football outsider, Calais Campbell, or a, Carson Wentz. I don't know why I remember Campbell and not Wentz. Honestly, don't even know which one of these guys goes for more. We're just going to go with Darren Duff right here because, that right tackle position probably, market-wise, might go for a little bit more. Might be wrong, might be right, who knows. Moving on. So, yeah, Rams and Giants going to be an ugly game. I think the Rams win the game because I'd probably rather my Giants lose the game, to be honest. But, hey, the Rams offense looking pretty decent this year. The Giants not going to have DRC, or probably not going to have DRC, but we're definitely not having Janoris Jenkins this week. He's suspended for violating team rules, something that just seems to go around the Giants facility. So, he won't be around, so I'll take the Rams in that game. I won't bet too long on that one. Hunter Henry. Ravens and Titans should be an interesting game. Both teams are kind of middle of the pack team, just like these middle of the pack players that we're getting from these packs. That game is really a toss up. It's just really, how either of those teams are feeling. Like, okay, 85s everywhere. Kind of awkward. Let's see. I feel like the Charles Haley collectibles actually go for a little bit. So we're going to grab Charles Haley really quick. So yeah, that Ravens-Titans game is really just, I don't know. I would take the Ravens to win. It just seems like a kind of game that the Ravens would win, but the Ravens are just such an unpredictable team. You don't really know. The Titans, they're also just, you never know what version of the Titans you're going to get. Sometimes the Titans just come out and Mariota's on his game. They're running the ball well with Murray. And then sometimes they're just absolutely stymied on the offensive side of the ball. And the Ravens are the kind of defense that can shut down a team. Go Miami Dolphins, someone says. They're the Sunday night game, right? I think they're unfortunately the Sunday night game. You're awesome. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith. That's such a nice thing. Wait, I thought this was round 3. I was about to say this is round 3 and we got a goal player. So, yeah, we get Ravens in that game. We move down to the Bengals and the Jaguars. Apparently, Leonard Fournette is not playing. Leonard Fournette got suspended for violating team rules, like apparently not showing up for a team photo. So that's kind of awkward. No Fournette in that game. Okay, 86 Paul Krause. That looks like a cool. Okay, 87 Andre Reed looks like a cooler card. And 85 Kirk Cousins. Doesn't look too cool. We're just going to grab Andre Reed. So, no Fournette. We'll see what's going on with the Bengals. Bengals almost traded away McCarron. He's still the backup. After all of that, you know, I have a weird feeling that the Bengals just find a way to win this game, but at the same time, if the Jaguars win this game, it proves that they're for real. I'm not sure that they are for real this year. I think that, they can go 8-8, maybe even 9-7. I'm not too sure they're ready for that making a playoff push stint yet, but this game could really be a big one because the Bengals are also one of those middle of the pack kind of teams. So we'll see. It's going to be an ugly game. It's going to be an ugly game. Bengals and Jaguars, you won't see too many offensive highlights from that. Broncos and Eagles, might not see too many offensive highlights from that one either, for being real. Because the Eagles may be, because Zach Ertz is not playing this week, and we keep him pulling 81 overalls. Jay's not going to be playing much. The Broncos, in general, are just an ugly offense. Brock Osweiler is starting. That's not good. Brock Osweiler versus the Eagles defense. Anybody got him putting up a lot of points? Because, yeah, I don't really got him doing that. So at the end of the day, despite what the Eagles' shortcomings may be, they're probably still as good to beat the Broncos. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos win that game at all, just because this is going to be one of the best teams the Eagles have faced all year. So it should be a good challenge for them. I'm not too sure the Eagles have faced too many really good teams. So it should be a close game. I mean, a lot of these games, they look like even matchups. Like whether it's Ravens and Titans, Bengals, Jaguars, Broncos, Eagles. It's a lot of pretty even matchups across the board. Colts and Texans would have not been a close matchup if Deshaun Watson were playing. If Deshaun Watson were in, that's not a close game. All right? The Texans would just be able to put up points and Brissett would not be able to keep up. But because poor Deshaun Watson is out for the entire year with an ACL injuries, we pulled TJ Watt right there. And, Taylor Lewan in round 2. I'll take it. That's her. Oh, what about... Okay, Alec Ogletree. So we definitely know what two guys we're taking here. So, let's see. Yeah, I was still leaning on the Texans winning that game because, I don't know, the Colts are just an iffy team. But, once again, should be a close game because of the hand the Texans were dealt as we get dealt in 85. Marshall Faulk. Limited time, not edition. My bad. Limited edition. Limited time is what it's actually called, not edition. As we do not pull any limited editions, no limited times, no limited nothing. Let's take Marshall Faulk right here. Do I start DeMarco or Adrian Peterson? Probably, if it were me, I would start DeMarco, but I'm honestly not a good fantasy football player, so you probably don't want my advice, just being real. So, Redskins and Seahawks should be a good game. That's the 405 game. That's one of the 405 games. I think the other big one is Chiefs and Cowboys, which is going to be a really good game. I would say the Seahawks would win that game just because I don't think the Redskins can go on the road in Seattle and put up a lot of points, but the Texans literally just did that. So, because of that, honestly, I didn't check and see if Earl Thomas is playing. Because if Earl Thomas is not playing, I would give double elites in round 2. I would give the Redskins a really good chance of winning if Earl Thomas is not playing. I know he hurt his hammy last week, so I don't know exactly what the deal is with that. It's a good thing we're doing these NFL picks during the packs, by the way, because wow, this is awful. So, Redskins, Seahawks, I'll lean towards the Seahawks to win. But honestly, if Earl Thomas is playing, I'll just put a little asterisk that I actually picked the Redskins to win that game. Cardinals and 49ers, as long as that Bethel dude, whatever the hell his name is starting for the 49ers, I'm not picking them to win any games. Sorry, 49ers fans. I don't know. That dude's just looking rough out there right now. He's kind of been thrown into the wolves. Chiefs and Cowboys, probably the game of the week right here. Cowboys really need this win to get their season on track. Because if they lose, I believe they go 3-5. And if they lose Zeke for the rest of the year, that's almost like GG. But if they win this game, even without Zeke, you got a chance. You're saying there's a chance? There's a chance that they win the game. Or make it through in the playoffs. Because right now the Eagles look like they're going to win the NFC East. So, okay, 86 overall. Okay, we got to make choices out here. They're trying to make us make choices. But, yeah, so the Cowboys are probably have to fight for a wildcard spot at this point unless they beat the Eagles both times head-to-head as we get an 86 Cam Newton. Not that great, to be honest. It looks really cool, but it's not that great. Pull 86 Rodney Harrison. See, 86 Rodney Harrison, probably the guy we're going to choose anyways. So, yeah, I would, at the end of the day, I have a weird feeling the Cowboys actually win this game. I feel like the Chiefs might be in a little bit of a slump right now. We'll see what's going on. I actually feel like the Cowboys win this game. Before we go into Sunday night and Monday night football, and then, of course, transition to actually watching football, let's check out this 87 overall topper where we get, 91 Chad Johnson. That pretty much makes up for everything we went through in the last 10 minutes. Because this guy probably goes for a lot. This is the second highest overall Chad Johnson card. And if you guys check, like the third highest overall receiver I have. So this guy could legitimately start. Forget putting him in sets or anything like that. 91 overall Chad Johnson. Thank you. I'll take it. Eagles' schedule is easy. They lost to every team over 500. Well, they've only played one team over 500, so that would probably be part of the logic in that. So, Sunday Night Football, Dolphins versus Raiders. That's just, no one wants to watch them. I'm sorry, Miami Dolphins fans, but like at this point, no one's really trying to watch the Miami Dolphins without Tannehill, even with or without Cutler, now without Ajayi. We'll see what happens, though. Should be a fun game to watch just to see what how the Dolphins integrate their offense. They almost traded away Jarvis Landry during the trade deadline, so we'll see how Landry responds to that. Robbie Gould is in here as a Giant. That's interesting. We keep getting these double elite rounds in the second round. I don't hear me complaining at all. So, let's see. I'm probably going to open up like 2 to 3 more packs. Actually, yeah, probably like 2 more packs. And then we'll cut it off. And, of course, I'm going to hop on Red Zone. And we're going to watch some football. Because that's what we're doing all Sunday, all right? Okay, Deion Jones is probably the most expensive card. Even if he's not. We're just going to grab Deion Jones. Looks like a cool card. That wasn't really too good of a pack right there. So, Raiders and Dolphins at the end of the day. We're going to go with Raiders right here. The Dolphins might have a little bit of upset potential just because the Raiders have been really inconsistent this year. But the Raiders definitely got a big win against the Chiefs a couple of weeks ago, and they're kind of sort of righting the ship a little bit. So I'll get the Raiders this week and hopefully be right. The final game of the week, Lions versus Packers in Green Bay without Aaron Rodgers. Once again, game, it will probably be pretty even with Aaron Rodgers in there. It might just help the Lions a little bit or help the Lions a lot that Aaron Rodgers is not in there. Man, that's a tough one. I'm looking at this one on paper. The Lions got to be the favorites, but you just never know about upset potential sometimes in the NFL, especially when the team's at home, having a home field like Green Bay has. So I would take the Lions. The smart money is definitely the Lions winning the game, but I wouldn't just say the Lions are gonna win a block because the Lions throughout the year have been playing in a lot of close games. Throughout the last 2 years, have been playing a lot of close games. 3 years even. So the Lions are the smart money here. And let's see, I think this will be the final pack. We don't pull anything good. Actually, either way, this is going to be the final pack. Because we got to all watch football, all right? It's 12:58 right now as we're doing this live. We all got to go and watch some football. So this is going to be the last pack, all right? We're going to end it here. Hopefully end it on a bang. Packers for life is what my dude Bezer says. Bezer, 87 Vic. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good for round 2. I don't mind getting, that's got to be like 100, maybe not 100K. Maybe 100K, actually no, maybe 100K just because it's Michael Vick. Might be 100K pull, okay. David Irving team in a week. I'm not too sure that goes for too much, but it definitely goes for more than DeMarcus Ware. Definitely goes for more than Bruce Matthews, and it definitely goes more than Terrell Pryor. So we end the pack opening with David Irving, who wasn't our best player in the pack, so we pull 87 Vic. So, let's see. Let's just go over our pulls really quick before we get into the games. I believe the Giants are tipping off at 1 o'clock, so I'm definitely trying to get there to watch my Giants lose. Yes, they do tip off at 1 o'clock, so definitely trying to watch my Giants lose soon. We're just going to go filter the elites really quick, because that's the only thing we really care about. I want to see how much this 91 Chad Johnson goes for. Did we hit the jackpot? Oh, not really. Not as much as I thought we did. 279,000 for a 91 Chad Johnson. Probably because that Randy Moss probably brought down the entire wide receiver market. Still, though, for a topper, it's still pretty decent. This pack opening was, wasn't anything too hot. This Vic goes for 72,000. That's pretty good. So, that'll pretty much do it here. We didn't really do too good on these packs. We did pull a fat amount of leads, nothing too crazy besides the topper. Topper was sick. The rest of the packs, not so much. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. And I'll catch you guys next time. Let's go watch football.